Okay, next we have with us is Cynthia So. I met Cynthia briefly last year in KL, just for less than 5 minutes. We have a chat, but ever since then, we are always on messages. You know, she was asking me, you know, very vibrant lady. Okay, Cynthia works as a image consultant. She's based in KL. She herself is a celebrity in her own right. For those Malaysians who always watch TV, you occasionally can see her appearing in the TV channels, you know, like Nona, Wajah Wajah, and Selamat Pagi Malaysia. She does a lot of consultation to corporates and even to personal. Okay, she's everyone's best friends, image advisor, and she also does speaking engagement to 600, 800 over people. So tonight Zoom of 168 people is piece of cake for her. I was asking Cynthia's purpose of life in life. She just shared with me very simple: to be healthy and able to guide her friends and clients to be healthy, happy, and always looking good. Cynthia has really quite a number of testimonials, positive testimonials that she have experienced after taking ASEA. But tonight we are only getting her to share 3 testimonials. The first one is the dog's improvement from this thing called cancer. The second one is a cracked metatarsal bone, and the third one is tinnitus. All right. I will get Chris to show the 3 different videos that she has prepared, because when I saw her video that she saw, I said, wow, let's show this tonight at the Zoom. Then later on, I will invite Cynthia to come and just to talk more. All right, Chris, can you help them?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. This is from a dog.
Half of my heart is in Havana. He took me back to his Atlanta. All of my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners. Havana.
Okay, the next video, when she injured or she cracked her metatarsal bone. This is also wow. The last video is tinnitus. For those who do not know what is it, please watch the video. Cynthia already prepared and to explain what this tinnitus is all about.
As soon as your ears start actually perceiving the sound, stop the video and you will see your results.
There's some technical thing? Yeah.
No,
okay, no problem. I will maybe invite Cynthia to just explain more about her condition. So can I, Cynthia, sorry, let me unmute you, Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia, are you there, Cynthia?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, Cynthia, are you there, Cynthia?
Hi.
Hi, good evening from Singapore.
Hi, Cynthia.
Can you
Hello.
share with us your experience based on the 3 short videos that Chris have shown just now?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the butterfly off my tummy first.
Come on, you're a professional speaker, no?
Oh, it's too...
Okay.
Okay, anyway, hi everybody, a very good evening. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Chris, for organizing this, and thanks for inviting me to share my journey with ASEA and all my testimonials as I experienced along the way. I strongly agree with what Tony Ching said yesterday, where he said we can share testimonial until the next morning. That sounds like me. So let's start my first testimonial. Well, I'm a pet lover and I have 3 adorable Shih Tzus, aged 12, 13, and 14. So last year, my 14-year-old one, her name is Cherry. She was diagnosed lymphoma cancer. And the chemo was recommended, but I said no. The reason is because I've seen how my late sister suffered, and at the end, she's not here. She lost it. Yeah. So I said no chemo. Then on 22nd December, a friend of mine just told me all about ASEA, and she says it's redox signaling. It's very good for you. It's very good for your dog, especially for Cherry. Then I was thinking to myself, being an image consultant, ever since I started since way back 1992, it's been like 28 years already, I've always been a very careful and conscious about any product that's recommended to me. So, and I'm also a very open-minded person. Therefore, I said, okay, I will check and I will analyze the product and see. So I did my analysis and I chatted with Boon Beng. Thanks, Boon Beng, if you're here, for giving me all the video and nagging you up to way midnight. I hope Andrea is okay with it, But anyway, he managed to convince me with he sent me a lot of video, but one video convinced me, the one with the dog, Oliver's journey with ASEA. I'm sure all of you heard about that one, yeah? I even contacted the owner and I talked to her on the chat and asked her about how is Oliver, how he improved, and that convinced me. Okay, because I bought ASEA mainly because of my doggies, not so much for me. So on 23rd of December, I started to take ASEA, and we started it. We meaning me and my 3 little doggies. So due to Cherry's multiple lumps and her age, she's always tired. She's always sleeping. So one day, I feed them about 60 ml a day. So one day as I was coming home after an appointment and I opened the front door, and Cherry was like barking away so loud, it's like telling already, Mommy's home, Mommy's home, Mommy's home. I was like, wow, is that you, Cherry? So happy, so excited that she's awake and alive and barking away. She was so silent for a long time. I just went there and carried her and cuddled her and stroked her, everything. Then suddenly the next thing I realized is that, hey, her tummy, she's got a lot of multiple lumps and like it's not there anymore. So she's got one big one on the neck, that one is still there, but the tummy, all the multiple lumps is gone. So I was like, hey, is it real? So I turned around and I really could see flat. Maybe there's one more lump there, a very big one is still there. Even now it's still there. So it's like a double joy. So I said, hey, since it's like a good news, she's so active and the lumps is not there, I took all the 3 of them for a car ride. They love to go kai on. So when I was in the car, she always sit behind because she always sleep again on the chair. So I look at the mirror and I could see her from the back, from the mirror reflection. She's no longer lying down. She was sitting up straight like that, as though like navigating the road for me, where to go. I'm very surprised. I'm really so happy. Just that January 14, I had 3 surprises from ASEA. It's interesting, like how ASEA Redox work, isn't it? So anyway, that was my first testimonial. My confidence in ASEA started to build up. And of course, not just drinking and applying Renew 28 and keeping the secret to myself, I felt that this is really selfish. So I have benefited so much from ASEA. I told myself, I'm going to share it out and benefit my friends, anybody, even those people I meet in the lift or whoever, I'm just going to share it out. Yes, I've seen the result, my own result. So I started to share with my relatives, with my friends, with my pet lovers on Facebook, because my doggy got their own Facebook page. And I just shared with them like how fortunate of me to have found ASEA, and shared with them my personal testimonials. To my surprise, many of them started taking it, and gladly, ASEA never failed us. So I continue receiving testimonials after testimonials from my friends and relatives. And the next testimonial, my second one, I'm going to share about, is a really, really big surprise to me, which it leads me to an almost recovering suffering which I had since 2018. So the thing that I suffered in 2018, all the specialists that I visited, they all say there's no cure. You just stay tuned. I'm going to share with you my second testimonial. All right. On 11 of April last month, during MCO period, so I was walking up the stairs, and as I was coming down the steps, I missed one step and I fell, and I landed on my feet, my ankle twisted, and I could hear cracking sound, 3 cracking sound. And I just sat down. It's pretty sad, you know, during MCO, nobody come to help you because they thought that I'm one of the COVID. They just fell. It's terrible. So many on the street, but nobody came to help me. So I have to stay there for a while. And then when I got up, my whole feet was swollen. So fast forward, I went to the hospital to see the specialist, did an X-ray, and the doctor said, you cracked your metatarsal bone. And the fastest time for recovery is about 6 weeks. So I told him, I told myself, okay, it's lockdown period for me then. So I came home and I looked at this bottle on the table and I said, okay, I'm going to leave my metatarsal bone to you, and you have to do the recovery job for me. I said that. I even told Boon Bing, you know, that, and Boon said, take 3 to 4 times. And I took 4 times a day. I started taking every day, 4 times a day. Doctor says 6 weeks. I told myself, ASEA is not going to give me 6 week recovery. He's going to give me faster recovery. And true enough, on my 5th day, I got up and I was walking very slowly. It was so painful, but then I could get up and walk. I could step on my right feet, and I was moving very steadily just to throw a piece of tissue at the dustbin, but I could walk. So I did the 60 ml non-stop, continued taking it. And on the 13th of May, I went to the park. I was jogging. So happy, you know, I have my feet back again. Yeah. And while I was like focusing on my metatarsal bone to recover and so on, I guess I believe it's true. ASEA must have detected one major damaged cell in my brain. So one day I was like, I woke up from my sleep, and I didn't realize it, but I was doing a lot of things in and out. Then I realized, where is the enemy in my head? Because in 2018, I was admitted due to a heart palpitation. And then when I was discharged that day, the following day, I had a new invisible foe in my head. It's a constant ringing sound, and it's really, really bad. I didn't know what is it. I asked around, what is it? Do you hear it? I asked everybody, and they said no. And when I Googled, and I found out that it's called tinnitus. Tinnitus, I started to read about it. A lot of people suffer from tinnitus. And many tinnitus sufferers, they find it so bad that they even contemplating suicide. So I visited the ENT. I told myself, I need to get it. I need to cure. I need to recover. At that time, I didn't know it's a disease whereby you can never recover from it. So I tried the hearing aid. I did acupuncture. I visited the neuron surgeon specialist. All of them told me, sorry, you just have to live with it. There's no cure, and you just have to accept the sound. And then the neuron surgeon, neuron specialist confided in me. He said, in fact, I'm also one of the tinnitus sufferers. I should visit him now. You know, so it was so loud. I could say my volume is like from 1 to 10 is ringing at number 10. Number 10 means like this sound when you heard, it's like,
very loud.
It's very, very loud. It's so irritating. It puts me in a very, very bad mood. You know, when I first got it, I actually run from one corner to another corner trying to hide away from the sound. But somehow the sound just follow everywhere I go. So then I realized that I cannot get rid of it. I just have to find ways how to sleep at night, because when it's at night, the whole room is so quiet, the sound is even louder. So finally, sleeping pill was prescribed to me. I took it, but I know it's not a long-term solution now. Sleeping pill is bad. And then I start to download songs, music, sound therapy on the phone, and I play it from my iPhone, Bluetooth there. After a while, my iPhone spoiled, because every night I have to on the iPhone Bluetooth. So I said, this is not the answer. So I changed my iPhone to another iPhone. And then decided, I think, how should I solve it? So I got that cordless, you know, the wire earphone cord. I got the cord one first. So I was using it at night. So, okay, I can sleep. And one time I woke up, oh, the cord was all over my leg. So I said, oh, this is so dangerous. I may end up getting strangled and nobody knows I'm dead the next day. So I said, no, cord one. I just put it and I start to look for cordless one. I managed to find it. It's a Sony cordless one. So while taking 4 times of ASEA Redox for my metatarsal, my ringing in the ear suddenly softened. In fact, last month, if I'm not mistaken, I managed to speak to one lady from Singapore. She said she applied the gel inside. So I tried that, but nothing happened. So I said, forget it. It doesn't work for me. So when I drank the ASEA water 4 times, and at the same time, I also apply this around my oil langer, you know, I apply on the face to sleep, and apply. Well, it's a mistake. I apply all over the neck, but I guess this ASEA Reno 28 has helped to also bring down the sound. So the sound is so soft. Like now when I'm talking to you all, it's like number 1. Sometimes it's like it's not there. I have to search for it. I will focus inside and try to search for the sound. It's very beautiful, yeah. It's really beautiful to know that I'm able to soften the sound in my head. Yeah, like that. So we just don't know which part of our body ASEA will send the signal to, which cell will be repaired. ASEA is always surprising us. So awesome. I just want to thank Danny, thank Chris for giving me this opportunity to share all my experiences with ASEA. Thanks to Boon Bing for being so patient with me as well initially when I asked him so many questions. And for those of you first time here tonight, don't doubt ASEA. Just get the product and start taking it now. I honestly believe you will get as many pleasant surprises as I have achieved. You know.
Awesome, Cynthia. Cynthia, I have a question for you. You have been on ASEA for about 6 months, right? Is there any latest experience that you can share in the short one?
Okay, short and quick one. Right. I have actually, just this week on Monday and Thursday, I had 2 other incidences, you know, very successful one. What happened is that Monday, my mate, she's in spite of her fasting, she woke up and from 6 o'clock onwards, she's been vomiting every 10 minutes. So when I saw her at 7:30, yeah, so terrible. She was vomiting, and she was so weak, she could hardly move. And I called her, she was like having really like struggle to go to the toilet, to the bathroom to throw out again, you know. So I quickly give her 2 cups of ASEA, 2 of these, and at 7:30, I remember I gave it to her. At 7:45, she threw out a lot of liquid, and then I was like, wow, I should take her to the clinic because she can't be vomiting every 10 minutes, right? So I said, okay, change. I'm going to send you to the clinic now. But just before we leave to go to the clinic, I was thinking to myself, kind of worried, you know, because I have to drive as fast as possible within 10 minutes to reach the clinic. Otherwise, she's going to vomit in my car. So I said, okay, drink another dose, I told her. So she drank. And then we went to the clinic. By the time we are done in the clinic, it was about 9:30, you know. She didn't even vomit from 8 o'clock to 9:30 after the 3rd cup.
Wow.
Fantastic, right? I was really surprised as well. I think ASEA obviously has fixed the problem of her vomiting. And she have not even started taking medication from the doctor, but her vomiting stopped. She's supposed to come home and take the medicine, but the vomiting just stopped. I really applaud to ASEA. It's my own experience. Then on Thursday, yesterday, early in the morning, 3:30, my doggy vomited. I said, oh, yeah, another one. So it's a vomit kind of issue, vomiting week, you know. So I didn't think about giving her ASEA at the time. I just cleaned her. I was so sleepy, clean her out, wash, throw everything, and then I went back to sleep. At 5 a.m., she woke up, she vomited again. Then I said, yeah, then I clean her. 5:15, she vomited again. 5:30, she vomited again. So I said, this is not right. So I clean her everything. I let her drink ASEA water. And after drinking it, I let her go to sleep. I put her to sleep, but she didn't sleep. She was sitting, and then after that, 5:45, she threw everything out again. Then 6 o'clock, she threw out again. So I think what ASEA is doing is that the first time when I gave my mate or even my doggy, it actually clean the problem and throw out the bacteria. So at 6 o'clock, when I gave my doggy another dose of ASEA, and this time I used this Renew 28 and I rubbed her tummy. You know, I rubbed 3 times. I remember what you all told me. So I rub and rub and rub. And then after that, I just stayed in the hall with her. She slept until 9:30. No vomiting.
Wow.
No vomiting. When she woke up at 9:30, she was looking at me like that. Like Esther telling me, I'm hungry, Mom. So when we fed her one bowl, and she once again, she stepped there again. Not enough, Mom. So I feel she ate almost about 2.5. I said, okay, stop, enough, cannot eat already. But her vomiting amazingly stopped. So
Okay.
it saved me trouble and money to bring her to the vet. You know, we didn't have to do that. If I know, I don't bring my maid there, so just give the dog.
Amazing. Thank you, Cynthia.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Allow me to invite you next time for our further session, because I know you have a few other amazing, powerful stories to share. Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. At this juncture, I really would like to thank. Tonight is a ladies' night. I really like to starting to be Florine, followed by Girly, followed by Jasmine, and also Cynthia. Thank you for stepping forward to really share your amazing ASEA story. Okay, for those who have some issues that you all need to deal with, you know, and you believe in the power of miracles, no harm. Go for it. Try it. Okay. At this juncture, before I pass it back to Chris, I want to stress and highlight to people again that ASEA is not a treatment, neither is it a cure for any disease or medical condition. We are simply refueling or refilling ourselves with more of the incredible molecules that allow our body cells to communicate and signal to each other, so that they are able to do what the body's job is supposed to be done. ASEA does nothing. Let me say again and repeat, ASEA does nothing, but it simply empowers your body to do what your body already knows what to do. And at the end of the day, the most powerful product that you can possibly find is something that really and truly empowers your body. Chris, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Danny. Okay, let me. Okay.